position for a hub supply vendor. But what if the person that you're trying to buy from is not a hub supply vendor? For example, McMaster Car, someone who we use all the time, and you can get stuff within 24 hours. They are not a hub supply vendor. So that's what I'm going to go over in this video, is how we can buy something like this circuit breaker through McMaster Car. So we'll go over here and create a purchase requisition. And so all of these items that Hub Supply filled in for us last time, well, we got to put them in manually. And so we can go ahead and start with a couple things that we know. The plant is 6112. For delivery, if I'm doing it before 4 o'clock, I can get it next day by McMaster. I only want one, and the unit's going to be each. The account assignment category, it's going to go to a cost center. It'll be item 10. All right. So you can kind of press enter, and it'll kind of guide you through everything that we need to go through. So for the GL account, that'll be the same as last time for these purposes. All right, press enter. All right, it says enter purchase group. So the purchasing group for our facility, you can search through here and it'll give you all of them. But I'll tell you, the purchasing group is going to be SO4. That is Lisa Craven. She is our purchaser for our facility. So if you have any questions about any of this stuff or about a PO, Lisa Craven is the person to go to. The purchasing organization, that's going to be that 6,000 number. But if you just want to make sure, you can press that. And since we're Hubble Power System, 6,000. Press enter. Short text. So you just say what it is. It is a circuit breaker. All right, the material group. This is what I was saying earlier. You kind of have to go through a lot of them. You can try to search by description. So if it's a circuit breaker, so it's some sort of electronics. It didn't come up. And so what you can do is just, excuse me, go through this. Yeah, it's an electrical component. Press there. All right, so here's where you put in the price. The price that it has on here, as you can see, is $27.96. So that's what we'll put here. It's $27.96. Make sure here it says 1. Sometimes if they have box quantities, it'll be one price for 10, for example. So just gotta make sure you have that. Can delivery date be met? Yes, in this case, because it is McMaster Car and they are awesome. Okay, so you say it shows that we don't have any more errors. You know, that was the only soft error and that one's fine. But it will not become a PO because it's missing a couple of things. You'll have to go to source of supply, put in the fixed vendor. So the way you do that is you can click on it. And we know the vendor is McMaster Car, right? So what we're going to do is just put in McMaster and we'll star next to it. We search that. Now the reason they can ship to us so quickly is because they are in Atlanta. So what you're going to do is you want to click one of these, but shoot, there's 6 Atlantas. Which ones do I use? Well, it tells us right there, 201,950. And it'll show up somewhere. But so if you just remember 201,950, and close out of that, we'll say 201,950. And it won't always have that use this vendor code or whatever it is. But you want to make sure with that because the other numbers wouldn't work. So that, and then this is the most important thing the most common thing that people will forget is that vendor material number. Because if I send this to become a PO, well, they know the vendor, they know what it is, but they don't know which circuit breakers. McMaster-Carr sells several of them. So what we're going to do is you have to put their vendor material number, which is this number right here, 5789T7. So that's what I'm going to put in here, 5789T7. And then also similar to last time, you want to make sure that it has your name in there, requisitioner. Just, put it everywhere so everybody knows that it's yours. So it's not sitting in the back and nobody told you or anything like that. All right. And once you have all of that stuff done, you can double check it. You can add a header again because you have to say, hey, this is used for blank, whatever it's used for. And then if you want to make a confirmation that this was converted into a PO, you can ask Lisa Craven, our buyer, please send me the PO. And once you do that, press save, and your purchase requisition is submitted.